Are we live? I think we are live. Can anybody hear me? Or see me? Is there a picture and sound? Please let me know in the chat. Okay, hi Tom, hi Megatron, hi Alex. Jere, you old geezer, hi to you too, hi Jesus. Definitely not ready for Levan yet, definitely no. Alright, this is very exciting actually. First live experience for me, and I see some people joining in. That's good to see. So somebody actually cares about me. Me against Michael Todd. I would love that. I would definitely love that. I think I could take his hand pretty comfortably, and the question being pinning him, which is a bit of a problem for everybody, but it would be fun. Definitely would love to have a match with Michael Todd. What t-shirt, Jesus? What are you talking about? I did pronounce it right, yeah. Latvian language is very good in that way. Very little accent, and you can pronounce a lot of stuff. That's great. So what's new? I have been training for past couple of months. Training hard, preparing for. Well, at start I was preparing for WAF Worlds, but that got cancelled at first, then it got delayed, and now it will be in Romania at the end of November, I guess. And so been training for 3 months now, very hard, very methodically, and feeling very good, feeling strong, feeling healthy, most importantly. Nothing is bothering me at the moment. Have some pains and aches here and there, but that's nothing serious. And yeah, Europeans are not far away. At the end of October we are going to Lithuania for European Championship, and planning to do some damage there. Definitely having high hopes for this year for many reasons. First of all, I think I am in my best shape ever. Judging by weights I'm lifting, definitely that's the case, but we'll see what table shows, because the weights you are lifting at the gym doesn't matter. I know some of the Australian brothers wouldn't agree with me, but that's the truth. All that matters is your performance on table. So what's new in chat? Youth Flash Todd. I don't know about that. He's pretty strong in his position in that bone lock. He loses center a lot. Yeah, I think he just can't hold the center and relies on his bone lock a lot. and not even on his hand that much, and just sitting in the king's move and draining people out. Do you know your opponent yet? Confident going in, no matter who it is. So yeah, I'm leaving for Armwars tomorrow, if somebody doesn't know yet. Me, Vlad, Yanis, Ray, and Lauris Galsons, the photographer, are going for Armwars. Leaving tomorrow. Hopefully everything goes well and we can get on the flight. And I have all the paperwork needed, so hope everything checks through. I am a little bit nervous because my passport picture doesn't really isn't up to date. Let's say it that way, because there I have hair and have no beard, but now I have no hair and have a beard, so hopefully that's not issue and they can let me through. So what's going on in the chat? Yeah, about my match in Armwars, not sure yet. There were talks about Jordan Sonev at first, but Jordan couldn't get his COVID vaccine in time, so that match is off, which is unfortunate. Really would love to pull Jordan, a very strong arm wrestler, and would be very accomplished as well. So it would be pretty cool to see where I'm at compared to him. But then there were talks about O'Dwyer, Adrian O'Dwyer from Ireland. He was actually in my class when I won the Zloty Tour, so that would be interesting as well. But he didn't want to pull me, I guess, and Neil had talked with some other pullers, but nothing is settled yet, and I'm just going there to have a good time. I'm going there to have fun, to have a good time, and to meet all the great arm wrestlers who is gonna be there. So definitely will be awesome event, and whether I pull or not, I'm gonna enjoy it to the fullest. Gonna film as much footage as possible. Gonna upload. I will try to upload to YouTube as fast as I can. And yeah, whether I have a match or not, that really doesn't matter. What matters is to have a good time and have fun. But I'm open to pull anyone, so I'm not scared of anyone. I'm up to the challenge as always. Just your team shirt, like Monster Todd and No Limit shirt. Height and weight, yeah, Megatron, pretty accurate. 194 centimeters in height, and sitting now around 114 kilos. So you are pretty spot on. So following me very, very carefully, I guess. Vinod says, I'm going for my first arm wrestling competition. Any advice? Yeah, definitely rest before competition. If you are a beginner, and by judging by your comment you are, definitely take at least 1 week rest, and don't think about anything. I know it's easy to say, but you should go on a table with your mind clear. If you start to think too much, you start to overthink stuff as well, and bad things can happen to you. So don't think, just listen for the ready go, listen to the judges, to the referees, and just work your strengths on the table, and try to imagine that it's just a practice, and work in your move you are most comfortable at, and it should be good. What competition is that, Vinod? What weight class? Some more information about that competition. You look fucking buff, man. Yeah, I'm biggest than I ever been. 114 kilos, 194 centimeters, or 6'4" in height. Feeling pretty good going into the competition. Enter a tournament. Yeah, I will. I hopefully will get a match, and if not, though, you will definitely see a lot of after pulling with likes of Sasho, Bovidar, RVJ, and maybe Ryan SP, Alex Cordeche, all those guys. So definitely will be a lot of footage coming out after the competition and is over, and after pulls. So definitely something to stay tuned and return to. Any interest in pulling wall? So where's the comment? Here it is. Any interest in pulling wall like Yanis? If they invite me, definitely will be very interested in that. But it's a matter of inviting people, and if they invite me, contact me, and if they see a potential in me, definitely will be great to be pulling in wall. I mean, Ryan Bowen did it, so why shouldn't I do as well? You would crush Jordan. I don't know, man. I don't know. From the last practice I did in Riga with Vlad, Raimons Antonovic, Coach Ray, Yanis, and some of the other guys, really didn't feel great. I had shooting pains in my upper arms, like right in the middle. I think it's from all the heavy training, because I did heavy side pressure training the day before that, and it definitely took its toll, and yeah, I had a couple pulls with Vlad, really ferocious press for Vlad, and he hit me hard a couple of times. Then I had a couple of pulls with Raimons Antonovic as well, and really didn't feel great after that pull. Really hard, deep, aching pain in both arms. I don't know why, probably fatigue, but hopefully tomorrow or this weekend everything is fine, and I can pull for excessive periods of time and not be bothered with any pain at all. I did a little bit activation training yesterday. I did some start hits with rubber band, and felt great, no pains or anything. So I think it should be good. Arms are feeling, boom, Look at those forearms. Massive, massive. Arms are feeling great, feeling full and energized. So hopefully everything will be good. Sandris would win Val any class, but Val is dead. I don't know. Definitely not dead. I mean, with the COVID and stuff. But only class I could possibly be in is super heavyweights. So there are some killers there. Devon Larratt is like no comments there. I don't know if I could win, but definitely would give a fight whoever I'm facing. I want to see where's Sporong. Me too. Definitely would be interesting. He's really strong, really young as well. I think he's like 22, 24 maybe, something like that. Really young, really strong arm wrestler, and had a great performance at Zloty Tour 2 years ago, and would be fun. I have no information about Sporong, but there were some talks about possible match, but I don't know. Definitely would be fun. Great matchup, Jordan. He would probably turn you inside in a hook war. Yeah, Jordan's. It's not like clear hook. It's more of a high hook where he's like with wrist straight and just going sideways, plowing through everyone, and it's really hard to open his wrist. So you never see Jordan in. You never see his wrist. To get opened. So would be a real challenge for me, and would be really great challenge to see where my level is at the moment. So I had a good competition in the middle of summer in Lithuania against Rimkus. He's really strong as well, top eight athlete, and had a great performance against him. Didn't expect that, but did great. And I think versus Jordan I would do pretty good as well. I know a lot of people, his favorite, clearly, world champion, European champion, and yeah, really strong. But I would give my best shot, as always. And competition day versus training day, like me in practice and me at competition, it's two different people, two different mindsets, two different, feelings that day. Just coming into competition with a killer mindset and you're ready. In training, you can let go somewhere. You're not going 110 120% all the time, and you can't really compare those things. It's better to suck at practice, and be great in competition than otherwise. Definitely. Good luck, my friend Ingus Driksnis. Yes, thank you, my friend, my classmate, great dude. Thank you. Kirigal Grabayev, pull him. Yeah, Jesus, I would pull anyone, but as long as it's possible, but I don't think it's possible right now. You are strong, dude. You will do well. Yeah, I'm pretty positive I will do good. Whoever I'm facing. Sandris, are you training? Are you training constantly evolving and adapting training methods? But what would you change if you'd start over your arm wrestling since starting out? Yeah, I'm constantly changing up my programs, my training plans, and doing different stuff, you know, almost every 2-3 weeks to, you know, to give my body something to some stress, you know. So because I'm adapting pretty good to any kind of training, and if you do same stuff over and over again, you know, you get adapted to it, and it's not bad, but you're not progressing as fast as you would if you change something up. What you change if you start over? I don't know. I don't know if I would change anything, to be honest with you, because I had you know, the best teachers possibly in Janis Amoliņš and Raimonds Antonovic and Modris Rubenis, and then all those guys with a lot of experience, a lot of pulling, you know, 20-30 year experience. And I don't know if I could get a better start anywhere, because you know, how much better can it get? You know, been progressing pretty fast. Started at 19 years old. 5 years later, won Zloty Tour. Had finished third in European Championship. So I think it's a great start of my career, and I'm still young, you know, still at the beginning. I really think that, you know, us northern like guys really progress, you know, after 30. So after 30 years old, and I'm just starting out, so everything is ahead of me, and the stuff that's behind was great, and I don't know if I could do any better. Is wrist size important in arm wrestling? Ryan Bowen would think it is, but I really don't. I really don't. I really don't think it matters. You can see a lot of skinny, lanky guys being you know, great arm wrestlers, like Georgi Tautiev, Jordan from Australia as well. I think he has great potential. Even, you know, young Laletin, he was tall, and he wasn't that heavy and, you know, big as he is now. So definitely doesn't matter. The wrist size, forearm size doesn't matter. Of course it matters, you know, from your perspective, you know, for oneself perspective, you can say that, you know, for example, now you have, like, let's say, I don't know, 19 centimeter wrist, and 2 years later you have 21 centimeter wrist. You are probably stronger than you were, you know, 2 years ago, but from arm wrestler to arm wrestler, it doesn't really matter. You versus Larry Wheels, I don't think that's a good matchup. 100 kilos and over. 100. What are the weight class? So you are pulling heavyweights. It's here in South Africa, and it's not too big here. Yeah, good luck. Definitely against bigger guys. Speed can help you, and try hitting a little bit before ready. Go a little bit before referee says go. So start hitting before the start and try to, you know, surprise them. Who would you like to face? Someone big? Big in what way? In size or achievements? So in size, I don't know. Anyone from my weight class, I would love to face. You know, definitely wouldn't like to face Levan, because that would end badly for me. I would like to face Michael Todd. I would like to face, you know, any American basically. Derek Smith, Chan Shaw, definitely John Brzenk, you know. Hopefully I get a chance to pull with him before he retires, but I was pretty close in Moldova 3 years ago, but there was a draw, and I got Petro Margarit, and didn't get to pull with John, but that was a bummer, yeah. Levan is moving to Dubai. Yeah, I heard that. Levan going to Dubai. Great for the arm wrestling. Great for promoting the sport. Working with Larry Wheels, I think it will be great. Larry will get stronger, and I heard Irakli is going as well, together with Levan. So I think Larry will progress immensely, working with those two monsters. And it's just good for everyone. Massive, yeah, thank you. I have been following all your training methods, so I think I will do okay, but as you say, just have fun. Yeah, just have fun, don't think about it, especially in your first competitions. A lot of guys come in, you know, they lose, like they get 2 losses, and they, you know, their spirit is down, and you know, they some of them even stop training, you know, because their dreams are crushed. You know, they thought that they would you know, become world champions, you know, in the first competition, and it doesn't work like that. So I think many people have the wrong perspective about arm wrestling and arm wrestling competition, and how much training you have to put in to be good, and that it takes years. It takes years to get good. At least 2-4 years if you are really talented. For some it takes way longer than that even. So definitely not a sprint, but a marathon. So just have fun, train hard, you know, and your day will come. Definitely. Just don't think about it. Me too, but every time I hit super hard, it'll be back. What be back? What are you talking about? Where are you ranked in the world? That's a hard question, because, you know, based on what in WAF, in what league or promotion are you talking about? In WAF, I was 6th in WAF Worlds, so I guess that's your answer. Evening scene, anything new in wrist size, gaining techniques since hitting it with hammer or letting a hydraulic press do its job? Valdi Svitos with the evening humor. Thank you. Definitely don't hit your wrists with hammer and hydraulic press. That can end badly for you. Would you like to face Prudnik again? How would that match go this time, in your opinion? I think Prudnik is a little bit too far now that he is in top 8, and I don't think that's a good match. If he would, you know, come off the stuff he's on, then definitely. Sedis, do you take ibuprofen before tournament? How do you deal with your mid-upper arm pain you just talked about? Yeah, I do ibuprofen before tournaments. Not for a pain reason or anything like that. I think that's just a habit, and that's how I roll. You know, you gotta take it. You know, just for you know, just for taking it. It's just a ritual of mine, and it doesn't even have to be ibuprofen. It can be a Tic Tac or something, you know. I wouldn't know the difference. What do arm wrestlers mean when they say that they pull tendon based and not muscle based? Mina Gustavo says not, they says that. So tendon based, basically in arm wrestling we mostly use our tendons and not muscles to arm wrestle. Especially in this kind of position, if you're pulling in a hook and going sideways and someone is applying pressure here, it locks into the elbow, and it's kind of a bone lock position. So when you pull sideways, your arm is static and you're leaning sideways, so all the pressure goes into the elbow on your bones and also tendons. So that's how we pull with tendons. I think the most muscle style of pulling is when you're pulling in a bicep hook. Somebody is applying pressure down pressure, and you're trying to hold that position with your bicep and lifting them up and eventually finishing the match. So that's one way I think you're using your bicep a lot. Size doesn't matter, it's the actual power that matters. Yeah, definitely, 100%. I can't understand how people say wrist grows from training. It's a bone, not a muscle. But if you're getting heavier with training, it's just natural that your circumference will grow as well. It's not bone, definitely not bone, but it's the flesh around the bone. So it may not be noticeable, but it shows on the measure. So if you get bigger, everything gets bigger. So heavier grip with Levan? No, I haven't. It does grow minimal due to stress on the bones, and also tendons get thicker and the muscle attachments. It's minimal, but it gets bigger. My wrist went from 18.5 to 20 in a year. Yeah, definitely. Also that can be the case. What your weight was though? Did your weight change as well, or only your wrist measurements? Thank you for your great advice. I'm your biggest fan from South Africa. Take care, man. Have fun and good luck in your competition. Love your content. I've been itching to try your workouts, but we have a tournament this Saturday in Texas, lol. You can still do all the stuff. Just don't go crazy on weights. Don't go for some weird 1 rep max just before the tournament. Just work on movements. Doesn't have to be big weights. Just working the movements. Feeling the things out. It still benefits you without using huge weight. Are you a boer? What is that? That's for Wingdon. Okay. Do you use periodistatin or powerlifting stat to progress the main lifts? What are your favorite lifts for arm sling? Yes, some periodization we use in arm sling. It's not necessarily same as in powerlifting, but something similar we use. What do you think about not using side pressure? Another guy I follow said you should be pulling back and not going sideways. What are your thoughts? So my thoughts are that first is hand control, back pressure, side pressure. For some people it's side pressure, back pressure, but basically I would say that 50% hand control and 20-30% back pressure, side pressure. For depends on the athlete. You definitely want to get your opponent closer to you before you go sideways, because physics and stuff in about the angle, so your angle gets tighter, his angle opens up, so you have to apply much less pressure here to finish your opponent. And what else is new in the chat? Fox, how are you doing? Are you gonna be in Armwars? Are you from UK? Hope to see you. Weight didn't fluctuate, only wrist measurement. Yeah. Even though your weight doesn't change, you can still grow your arms, and because it gets a lot of stress, a lot of tension, a lot of work on your arms, and they definitely can get bigger. Yeah, even couple millimeters, few millimeters, definitely possible. Hypothetical question. I know you're modest, but do you and Vlad think you could have been better than most top 8 95 kilo and absolute guys if you took steroids? I don't know. Never thought about that. I think everything is achievable naturally. There are a lot of guys that prove that. All the Latvian team, me, Vlad, Yanis, all the achievements they have, they did it naturally. So you definitely can, be top level arm wrestler naturally, and you should. I really think you should. And I think Ivan Matoshenko is natural as well. That's why he doesn't approve of Zloty and Paul and those organizations. He's die-hard WAF athlete, and definitely possible. I started training side pressure more because I couldn't finish opponents after I took their hand. Yeah, that's another issue. For example, if you have a lot of side pressure, what happens mostly is you go side and then you lose your hand. For some people it's hand and they just can't finish. So you need a bit of both. You need to find that balance between things and work from there. Just finding your style, finding your move. Mutant flip with $10, man. Thank you a lot. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Yes, I'm here and I'll be at Armwars, bro. Can't wait to meet you. Great news, man. Great. Can't wait to see you all. Really stoked about it. Mutant absolute chat. Cupping, rising, pronation. What's most important? What least important in your opinion? Cupping and pronation. I think that's one of the most important parts. Even if you are pulling in a hook, pronation is very useful. Sitting in a hook and rotating your arm so you get on top of the opponent, really useful. Pronation and cupping. Rising, I don't know, depends on your style. I'm so jealous, folks. Also, thanks for the donation. He's early. Vibe. Yeah, I would if I would drink alcohol, but sadly I don't. Yeah, even it's 100% clean. Yeah, definitely. I feel jealous of Europe and America with all the events and athletes. I mean, isn't UK in Europe as well? Last time I checked, it was in Europe. So what are you talking about? Moodle flip you start, yeah. Sedis, good night. It's 2 a.m. local time here, and my wife is furious staying up this late. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. So have a good night's sleep, and see you tomorrow, I guess. What if you get pain in the wrist from hooking? How to fix? It depends. It depends on what part of your arm you get pain, and maybe try some top roll training, you know, to balance it out. No thanks, happy to support. Yeah, happy to give you content and talk to you guys. Really exciting stuff. I should do this more often though. Really great. Feels great. It feels great to talk to you. Yeah, but I'm away up in Scotland, miles from it all. There are some strong guys in Scotland as well. Not sure about arm wrestling, but strongman is really up there. You should go live more often. Yeah, I will try. I will try to go live from Armwars house as well. And hopefully everything works out fine, you know. Do you plan to compete in Zloty? It depends. I would definitely compete if they wouldn't, if WAF wouldn't ban people for competing in Zloty. You would definitely see me in Zloty at 2019 and more often, because I love the tournament. I think it's one of the best organized tournaments in the world. You know, the stage, the crowd, you know, the arena, everything is top level, and the athletes as well. So I would pull everywhere if I would have a chance, you know. That time will come, Jere. That time will come. Just the first stream, so people have to get adapted to it. You're doing great for his first live. For some who does not have a partner, you sure can talk a lot. Actually, I don't talk a lot. I don't actually talk a lot. Some people say I'm pretty quiet, so I guess it's you just have to find the right people, you know, to talk to and the right topics, you know. Then it comes easy. Then it comes easy, and with you guys, it's very easy so far. Do you train 7 times a week for arm wrestling? How often is stable practice optimal for you? I usually train 5 to 6 times per week. I have 3 or 4 heavy arm wrestling specific days, and usually 1 or 2 less specific, you know, overall training days. And somewhere in between, I try to get treble table practice as well. Yep, live stream definitely good way to interact with the audience. Yeah, WAF is dying. Then Georgia leaves. They are pretty much done. I'm not sure. I think they will be back. It's basically a money issue as I understood. So I think they're gonna pay the money and be back. Really. If not though, then there's a cause for concern, because that organization is I don't like how it's run. Let's just leave it there. You should make Zloty, yeah. You just pay the money and you go and compete, you know. There are no qualification, nothing, so everything is in your hands. And there's Nomad Arm Wrestling invited you to compete in. No, they haven't. They have messaged me a couple of times, but not about competition, just because I'm doing great or something like that. Very strong, something like that. Meet me in Brzezinsk, probably, if I have time. What do you do for a living, Sandris? I'm a sport event organizer here in a local municipality, and also a trainer. I do arm wrestling training and do this YouTube stuff and stuff like that. So I guess that's also the part of living, I guess. I think it would be cool to follow along with one of your workouts, then you can also answer questions or whatever. Yeah, I thought about it, doing a live workout. Definitely something to think about for the future. Sedis is a great athlete and a very good person. Thank you, Alex. I can say the same for you as well. I heard it's financial yet. Yes. Yeah, everyone can go to Zloty Tour, you know. Are you a beginner or not? Doesn't matter. Ivars the Latvian. Ah, you mean Ivars Schmaukstels? Yeah, definitely. I don't know him personally, but I know who he is. Yeah, I follow him as well. Very strong. Had a great performance in Dubai recently. So hope he can win World's Strongest Man one day. Vladimir Mayorov, no, haven't gripped up to him. Nice, yeah. We have been live for 45 minutes. Wow, it has been that long? Really? The time just flew by. Flew by. And it's getting pretty late here. I think I'm gonna wrap up the stream here. Gonna get up pretty early and go to Armwars and go to the airport and leave for the UK. Hopefully everyone gets there safely. And yeah, who will be there? I will see you there. And who is not there, I will try to film as much videos as possible and keep you updated, everyone. And yeah, thank you for tuning in today. Had a great pleasure talking with you guys. It went really awesome. Really enjoyed it, and yeah, I'm gonna wrap up the stream, guys. Stay strong and love arm wrestling. See you.